I got a new bottle opener because the only bottle opener I had before was on here. And this is worn out now. So I got a new one that don't have a bottle opener, so I had to actually get a bottle opener. Got this at an antique store, hung it up in here. I don't think it's really an antique, but so let's see if it works. I'll drink the last of these. I know it looks like I drink a lot, don't I? But I had a 6-pack of these. This is the last one. You know how long that's been? I don't know, a couple of months, 2 months maybe. Let's see if it works. Jesus Christ. The fuck is all that about? That don't work too good. Shit, that's good for shits and giggles. I'll leave that there for the next sucker that comes along and wants to try and use that. I think I'll stick to my knife. Hang on a minute, let me get my shit together. I gotta damn near take a bath after that. Hang on. We'll talk about trans athletes in sport. Yeah, I know this is old hat, right? Old conversation, but lately, Sarah Silverman, if you know who she is. Sarah Silverman, what a disappointment. I am disillusioned. I used to think Sarah Silverman was hot, man. I thought she was pretty hot. I liked her. That's been some time ago. Every time she opens her mouth or every time she says something or something that she's written is accredited to her and I hear of it, I think this chick is a wackadoo, man. A total, complete Hollywood wackadoo. So we got a dude that was a competitive strength athlete, and he became a woman. So he identifies as a woman. So now he's a woman, or he's a she. I'm sorry, didn't mean to misgender anybody. This person is now a she. So they say this person's a she because this person says they're a she. So as a she, okay, that's fine, man. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care, right? I like dogs. I didn't even like cats. Now I like cats. But if you like hamsters, gerbils, iguanas, snakes, bunny rabbits, hermit crabs, whatever your favorite creature is for you to keep as a pet, a raccoon, fox, I don't care. That's cool. Do your thing. Turtles, do your thing, man. I like dogs. You do your thing. I like cats secondary, but I like dogs. Do your thing. I don't think any less anybody for that. Okay? I ride American motorcycles. I ride, wrench, build, badass American motorcycles. Always have. Except in the very beginning. I started out on British bikes, Triumphs, and I still have a great affinity for those bikes. I built a freaking alcohol Triumph once. It blew up. But I'll tell you what, it's worth every penny just when I fired it up and I heard it run the first time. Because I was so young, wasn't even that confident that it was all going to work out, because I dialed my own cams in, I degreed the cams in with a degree wheel, I clayed my pistons and measured valve clearance, and every other thing. So when it fired up and ran, I considered that a great success, and it was worth every penny. And just because it blew up on the third pass and shot a piston out the side of the cylinder head and almost took my leg off, it still blew up cool either. I kept that melted piston for the longest time as just a conversation piece. It was in my 20s. In fact, I'm going to build another Triumph soon. I have my eyes out. It's whatever I come across that's a decent deal. I want to build another Triumph, a Triumph Chopper. I love them. I think they're awesome, durable, tough motorcycles. Anyway, if you ride a Japanese motorcycle, you know, I don't care. You understand? I don't care. I may feel as if you're missing out on something, that you're missing something. I may feel that, like, man, that dude's really missing out. But, you know, I mean, he likes Jap bikes, he likes Jap bikes, but if he only knew how great it was to ride one of these big twins, or to, you know, or to have a Triumph, or ride a chopper, or a rigid frame, or something cool, or old, you know, older. But other than that, I don't think any less of the person because they ride a Japanese motorcycle. I could care less. Now, shit that used to be not that cool in my eyes is now cool to me. Like if I see a 73, 74, whatever, 60-something, late 60s Japanese motorcycle, I think it's cool. I would like to have one. If I had all the Harleys I wanted and the Triumphs I wanted, you know, maybe a Norton, a BSA, maybe an Excelsior Henderson, maybe an Indian. If I had all these things, then I would like to have a couple Japanese bikes too. So, but I don't think I'll get to that point unless the right deal would come along, you know. But it would have to be something really old. Anyway, whole point is, if a dude likes other dudes, I don't think less of that man for that, because it's proven out too many times. I know men that are gay that I have shit for gaydar. If you're not the stereotypical, quintessential, feminine gay guy, and then I'm still not sure, you know? So I could care less. Could care less. Don't think any less. True, I like women. I would be thinking, that's why this whole MGTOW thing, this acronym that they've invented lately, and it is pretty lately really, in my day it wasn't any such thing. They get it so backwards and upside down and wrong, it's not even funny, you know? They apply it in places where it doesn't apply, to people that it doesn't apply to, you know. But for instance, they think chivalry means you need to be red-pilled. You're something less. Trust me, motherfucker. I'm not something less. Trust me. Trust me. You don't have to trust me. You know what I mean? But it'd be a good idea if you did, if it really come down to it. But chivalry, just because you practice chivalry or believe in this, okay? That's not the same as white knighting, where you're bending over backwards and doing whatever for a woman's affection that could care less about you, but you're still sucking up to this woman because you want some of her attention. No, that's not why you practice chivalry. You don't practice chivalry because you want something in return. You hold yourself to a standard. If it's not the same standard you live to, I don't care what your standard is. Why the fuck do you care what my standard is? You tell me who's less. The dude that's triggered and worried about the next man, what he's doing? You know what I mean? Worry about you, bro. Worry about you. Let the next man take care of himself. If it doesn't affect you, you know what I mean? Don't you have enough? It's like the song says, you know, you go looking for hard times ain't hard to find. So deal with what you got going on, you know? But the whole point is, if a dude happens to be gay, I don't think less of that man for that. I know too many men, like I said, it's proven itself out that I would never have guessed they were gay if they had straight up told me that they were, you know, gay. Like, no, but like I care. I can't help but think, just like riding the Japanese motorcycles, if you don't have a Harley, I'm thinking, dude, you're missing out on something, man. You don't know how good this is. You know what I mean? But I don't think less of anybody for it. I just feel like you're missing out. You're missing out, dude. But I don't think less. That's for damn sure. It's for damn sure. So that's how this works, this trans thing. You want to identify as a female, and if you're a male, now you want to be a female, you identify as a female, more power to you. Don't care. Don't care. Don't think less of you. Don't. Beyond that, any other opinion, if I were pressed to try to explain that mindset or mentality, it's not even important. It doesn't even have a place in the world. You know what I mean? I got my own shit to deal with and worry about. If everybody worried about their own shit, there'd be a lot less fucking strife in this world. Having said all of that, and that was a mouthful and a half, there's a trans athlete competing as a woman, female. He identifies as person identifies as female, competing as a female, of course, because they identify as female. And now they may even be in the Olympics, and there are female athletes that are born as females that have an issue with that. They have an issue with that, man. And so Sarah Silverman came out and was like, duh, are they not women? Are trans women not real women? Are you really asking that? Is that coming from a biological perspective? Or where's that coming from? I mean, biologically, I mean, like if you chromosomally tested them, where are you going? How far are you going with this? How far? I'll go so far with you. But facts are facts. If you want to go too far, you're going to get into territory you don't need to discuss, and I'm not pressed to talk about either, so let's just leave it lie. Don't worry about it. Do your thing. Just be happy that I don't care what they do. I don't harbor any kind of ill will or prejudice or anything like that for them. Don't care. Don't care. Do your thing. That's what life's about. Find what makes you happy and do it. Pursue your happiness. As the sign says, welcoming you into Pennsylvania. Pursue your happiness. Anyway, like I said, there are women that were born as women that are athletes that have a problem with this. One woman lost some kind of ridiculous amount of weight. Like, she dropped down to compete at, like, I'm going to think that she lost like 14 kilos or some shit so that she could compete in a lighter category, a lighter class. So she compete against women that were born as women, because this trans woman who had competed as a man previously is kicking everybody's ass and breaking down all the records. And to put that scientifically in comparison, the fastest woman in the 440 runs like, I don't even know what the number was when it came out to be. It was 46 something, or I don't know what it was, but I don't want to be misquoted. I don't know exactly what it was, but I saw it this morning. And they said that's the fastest woman. Nobody can touch her. No other woman can touch her in competition. She's number one in the world. However, in 2018, they did a little study, and it looked as if over 300 high school male athletes could beat her. So do you see there's a difference? There's a difference. And more than that, I'll just say that even if you don't think there's a difference, if this person was competing as a man previously in a strength sport, weightlifting, if he has built additional nuclei, which you do, acquire more muscle over time, that never goes away. Do you understand? That never goes away. So he did that as a man. Now he's competing as a trans female. No, it's not fair. There's a huge difference, Miss Silverman. There's a massive difference. Huge difference. If I got up tomorrow and say I identify as a woman, I'm going to compete against the women. Is that fair? Truly, it would be insanity, but is it really fair? No, it's not fair. Anyway, enough on that. That's where I'm at with that. Like I said, personal care, man. So I know I'm going to get slagged for this. I know people are going to be like, oh, he's a homophobe, he's a Nazi, he's this, he's that. There are some people that say that kind of shit for something like this. You're not even allowed to have an opinion. I'm just throwing science up at you, you know? I guess we're going to rewrite that now. Fact isn't a fact anymore now. Anyhow, whatever. It doesn't involve me really. It's just my opinion I'm voicing because I'm not a female and I don't compete in strength sports as a male or a female. So don't have a horse in the race. Not in my wheelhouse anymore. None of that. But to the women that are losing all kinds of shit, sponsorships, opportunities, won't get to the Olympics this year, all kinds of other things because this person's taking a spot and dominating. Yeah, it's not fair. My opinion, and I'm entitled to that. My opinion, no, it's not fair at all. It's not fair at all. All right, what else do we want to talk about? I want to talk about Maryland, the free state, which I call the fee state. When you come into PA, there's a sign. It says, welcome to Pennsylvania, pursue your happiness. Makes you feel good when you cross that border and you see that sign. Welcome to Pennsylvania, pursue your happiness. Isn't that beautiful? That's awesome. Now, when you go the other way, you cross over into Maryland, you start seeing all these signs selling you a bunch of death and tickets and shit that you're paying for, by the way, as a taxpayer, that they have lit up on these boards across the road and all this other shit. Click it or ticket. It's our law. Drive sober or get pulled over. No cell phone use in this state, against the law of Maryland. All these kinds of things. Like, I remember Super Bowl Sunday, they literally had one up there written on the Amber Alert sign or whatever they had up there. It said, nothing super about spending the weekend in jail. Drive sober. You know what I mean? So Maryland's whole mentality to me is like, we know you're up to something. We're watching your ass, and we will catch you. Just know that. You know what I mean? Right away, they're going to assume you're doing something wrong and direct this shit at you. If I were a Maryland taxpayer, think about this. You're paying for this. You're paying for them to put these signs up, just intruding on your cool. Just intruding on your groove. Just telling you better watch it because we're watching you. Obey. Right away, assuming that you're up to something. I know you're up to something. I don't know. It's just a mentality. Just a mentality. There's some other shit I wanted to talk about. Let me drink this and think on it. I'll be right back. Oh, I know what it is. Jesus, Lord God. Best EVP ever, in my opinion, because I was right there, saw it happen. Last night I made a video. Perhaps you've seen it. It's up. It says it's something called Vegan Gains Porn Star. Okay? Watch and listen with headphones if you can to the first 2 minutes or something of that video. And what you'll see is, look at this. I got visuals, I'm ready to go. Okay, this is the lid off of one of these such bottles, these Jack Daniels things, right? Looks like that. Okay, so Rob took 2 of these and crimped them on top of his lower shock bolts, mouth bolts. Just it looks cool, shits and giggles. So he noticed, we drank these Father's Root Beer last night, and this is what their caps look like. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. So this was lying on the floor, upside down like that. So Rob picked it up and he says, and you'll hear him say it in the video, he goes, oh, these are all of these white like this? I'm taking a puff off a cigar, getting ready to answer. You will hear a voice as loud as our voice, very clear, whispered into, directly into this camera, say, they're all white, or something like that. Watch that, put some headphones on here. When I went in the house to upload that, I wasn't feeling any pain, I'm not gonna lie to you. I only drank 3 beers last night. Well, they were the root beer things with alcohol, 6% alcohol. But I'm a baby partier, man. I don't drink really that much. You see me drink, but it's not much in totality. So drank 3, and I was a little lit. I went in to upload that. I had my headphones on. First minute or two, I hear that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it felt like a cold chill through my veins. It's like, what the? I know the house is extremely active. We've become accustomed to that. But this is out here in the garage. So I guess we were just hanging out, playing some music, drinking a few brews, shooting the shit, and somebody was hanging out here with us that we didn't see. So if you doubt it, if you're a skeptic, play it back and tell me what you think. Play it back, that video, the beginning, first 2 minutes, and you'll hear it in the conversations I described. It's crazy, crazy. It's crazy. Now I'm at a loss. I don't remember what the hell else I wanted to talk about. Other than that, yes. Am I going to get my ass in gear and actually get big? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. This week, I'm going to turn things around, speed things up, crack down, make it happen. I still have time. Do it really quickly for the summer. Yes, I am going to. Next topic. So many of us have bikes and have badass bikes I see in the comments section. Everybody telling about their motorcycle, no matter what kind of bike it is, no matter what year it is. If you want to share, email me, right? gorillawithacause@gmail.com. Just email me directly and send me a picture of your bike and just a little brief bit about it, and I'll put together one video with a bunch of our bikes in it and put it up. I think it would be cool. I would like to do it. I'm interested in it. Maybe nobody else is, but I am. So if you see this video, if you have a bike and you want to participate, which I hope you do, send me a picture of your bike, man. I think it'll be awesome. Let's see what kind of cool rides we got out there. Again, it doesn't matter what it is. I don't care what country, claims to have made it or whatever else. Just send me a picture of it. Tell me a little bit about it. Let's get them all up in one video. Next thing is, if you're local enough, if you want to come down here and train, come down and train. Looks like, hopefully, I think Brother Harry. Brother Harry, really good brother, man. Good dude. I think Brother Harry might be coming here for the summer. He's got a job local. He's going to be working, he's got to be here in the States, but, I don't want to put his information out there, but he's going to be working here, needs to be here, so he can do it from the house. And he contacted me yesterday, which is awesome. So if he comes down and stays, now we got to get another bike, because this red one, this is for Burl. Burl's going to ride this one. So that's not a problem. So we'll get Harry up on 2 wheels, and hopefully Brother Harry will be here training with us this summer. That'll be awesome. The more the merrier. And if any of you guys are local, if you want to go for a ride, if you want to just come over and hang out and drink a few brews, lift some weights, drink brews and lift weights and ride, I don't care. Eat, of course. I'm getting ready to go make some more food now. I do it all the time. Really good shit. I make good food. I think people get bored with seeing the food, so otherwise I would post it, because you won't believe how good some of it is. I eat very well around here. So, and I'm somebody that I feed everybody. I just can't go without feeding people. I just can't do it. It's just such a simple, basic, fundamental thing that we all need to eat, man, and it's just, it's a good thing. So I share. I'm a person that shares. I don't have any problem with that. Anybody out there, man, you want to come by, hang out, share some brotherhood, any of you brothers or sisters, you are always welcome. Hit me up, and let's have a good time this summer, or whenever now. Next week, week after that, next month, whenever. All right, I guess I'm out of here. I'm going to mosey on down to the grill, get it fired up and ready, and I think we'll probably have some bacon cheeseburgers, and yeah, I know I'm eating sentient being. I'm sorry for that. I don't usually. With shrimp scampi, or maybe not shrimp scampi, maybe lobster mac and cheese. Anyway, it's going to be awesome. We're going to be awesome. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Hope your weather is better where you are, or maybe you're just used to it. So I'm a pussy now. You know what I mean? I want that sunshine out there. I mostly enjoy that. I'll go out and ride in this, but I mostly enjoy the sun. I get a lot more out of that enjoyment-wise. All right, take care. Hope you're having an awesome weekend and a great Mother's Day.